Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We got something that you guys miss Van Damme too. I know you guys miss some of this stuff. So I still don't know what the move to do is, right? But as a content creator, as a man, to show you guys stuff, I did two dumb things. Okay. I do not recommend necessarily doing these, but if you want to, I'll tell you why you can. Franco Harris and Dallas Clark. I did both of the sets. I did not buy the cards. I did both of the sets. Okay. For better or for worse, we did. Franco Harris does not get a boost really, but 96 speed on him. He can have lead the way now, which he does. Very nice. 95 excel. Good at great card. Really good card. So you guys can see all the stats here just going down. Right, so I did that. Then we did Dallas Clark as well. Dallas Clark's upgrade wasn't huge, but he's a 99, so we did it. With 92 speed, he can spin, and he literally has 99 at every catching running thing. He's got 99 catching. I mean, his pass block is even pretty good too, right? But then we look here and we see 99 spec, 99 catching traffic, 99 short, 99 mid, 99 deep. So he's got a place on my team forever, right? So we got him. Now, the sets cost a decent amount, 1.3 or 1.4 mil, I think. Somewhere right around there. And I'll show you guys the cost. You can just go buy the card if you really wanted to. And the reason why I did the sets, and I'll tell you why I did the sets, as opposed to just, again, buying the card. I'm hedging my bet, essentially, right? So you could buy these cards for $1 million coins. Even though Dallas Clark doesn't, no one's really doing him for some reason. But they're around $1 million coins. And this set is right around 1.4 million. Don't hold me to that number, but it's somewhere around there. When you do the set, you obviously get the card back, and you get some Nat cards back as well. Right here. So you would get 195 and 294s back, right? Which gives you 25,000 rings. Now, I want to have some rings just in case we can use them for something. But what you could then do is reinvest the rings as well. And into the ring redemption sets, right? You could do 194, 95, and then 190, 192 set, and then maybe you pray. But otherwise, you can make back 360 or so K. So it actually is about the same cost right now between doing the set and buying the card. But this way, I just get the rings, and I can do what I want with them at some point. So that's why I did it. I am not aiming to be the ring king, but we do have 50,000 rings, which isn't, I guess, is fine. And then all these other cards of which I've now pulled and done, held on to, right? Because I don't really know what their value is going to go at. I feel like their value is feels a little low, but not too low, really. If you think back to Snow, when Snow really spiked, the 87s for Snow, they hit like a 35 to 40, maybe even a little more price point. So they are a little lower than that at this point. They're right around what day one was at. And if you guys remember that the 90s and 91s in the Snow promo, they were pretty cheap day one, and then they really went up. And that's sort of like the Joe Flacco area. Like 120. Like if you wanted to buy Joe Flacco, 120K is not, I mean, we're too slow. But it's not a bad price to try and invest into Super Bowl rings, not Snow. If that makes sense. So, either way, you're taking a risk, right? We know how great Snow was to us. And the reason Snow was so great was gifts. I don't really expect us to get Super Bowl gifts. But if they go ahead and they give us blitz sets or reroll sets or something like that, then yeah. Ooh, that Anthony Barr is kind of cheap. I sold mine before. We'll go pick that one back up, just in case. He's a likely candidate for a Pro Bowl legend if we get one this weekend. That's why I'm doing that. And then I would want him, obviously. Just blowing coins, whatever. So if we go look at the price of Super Bowl, I don't know why it's so hard to get to this sometimes when you Super Bowl past. So a 94 gives double the Super Bowl rings as a 92. So you could see that this is essentially a 129K version of Joe Flacco, right? And the 95 then gives what does a 95 give? It's not double. But Malcolm Butler, he's 375. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. Marshawn is much more. But if you wanted to get that, let's go look. Let's go look and see. Because you just double if you get the cards nat, you just double the price of them, and that's the amount of Super Bowl rings you can have. So are we doing smart stuff or dumb stuff? I don't know. So he's 20,800. And these guys are 14,400. So it's 6,400 extra. So the 94 is probably right around the same value. It's probably pretty close value. So if you want to get rings, get rings. At this point, like I said, I wish I could just tell you guys and I knew that the rings were the move. And a lot of people will probably tell you to go and do that. And it very well may end up being true. Super could be true. But I don't want to be a liar. Okay? I don't want to be a liar. So I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I am going to scour the block and see if we can find deals. If I see a deal, like on this Nick Foles here, I might take this deal, right? But I'm not gonna go and put all my coins into rings just yet. I'm so slow. I am so slow with this. I don't know how anyone could make a living off sniping cards. I guess it's the same way people hold the Y button. Just pray that something goes your way. So, this is why I'm going to be playing the block and just looking for deals. If I see a deal, I'm going to get it. But I'm not going to just dive in because we don't really know. We don't know, right? Now, if Super Bowl cards come into the Ring Redemption store, big cards, like we had Ghosts, they'll probably be expensive. They'll probably be really expensive. You got to imagine 25,000, 30,000 rings for one. So it's going to take a lot. But smartest thing you can do your daily redemptions on the exchanges here. It's not a lot of rings, but at some point it may come in handy, right? It'll come in handy at some point. I hope. Because I'm so hesitant thinking that EA is going to allow us to be completely great all over again after some of the ways that Snow allowed us to just make millions and millions of coins. It just feels like it's not something they probably want to do. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, we got these points. We're going to save these points. We're going to save the points. I'm going to save the points because we'll see what comes tomorrow. Just be patient, guys. I know I went and I spent all these coins. Not really recommending it. If you want to do it, by all means go for it. I'm not going to tell you not to do something, but I did it simply because I'm going to be playing Weekend League. I want these cards on my team. I was going to get them anyway. I wanted to get some rings. We get the rings. Obviously, we have enough coins. I know you guys always complain, CC, you always think stuff is expensive, spend your coins. Well, I spent some coins today. I spent millions of coins on packs and millions of coins on these cards. So you better be happy. All right? You guys got to be happy with me. We finally got fullback. You guys were always pick up Jacuzzi. Patience paid off. Patience should pay off for you guys too. If you want to do the reroll sets, again, you can. The reroll sets over here. It's a risk. You know, if you want to risk, you can. But there's not that middle ground area, you know, which sort of hurts. So if you pull an 86, you lost 120 rings, right? You lose 120. But if you pull the 87, you win. If you pull 180, the odds are if you pull one of the high cards out of every 3 packs, you break even. Anything more than that, you win. All right, so if you do it 3 times and you get 187 and 286s, you broke even. Literally, it's even, right? Or now you could be down a lot. So there's risk involved. You want to take the risk, take the risk. If we see that there's a way to make coins or rings, I'll let you guys know. I will. I just don't know it right now. It's too early on, but we spent a lot of coins. I'm going to play some Weekend League. And for bonus content, I need you guys to like this video. I saved a bunch of tokens and trophies up. A bunch. And we could do a cornucopia pack. I could do one of these. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but we could. Or we can do a bunch of playoff elite player packs. I have a lot of tokens. I could probably get 12 to 15 of these done. Okay? So if you guys want to see that, hit the like. Lots of likes. I would probably rather do the playoff one, just because making the cornucopia pack literally will take 30 or 45 minutes, because you've got to turn in the trophies. It's a forever long freaking process. But I think otherwise we'll just do a bunch of playoff packs for you guys. If that's okay. If that's okay, you guys can hit like 500 likes. 500 likes, and we'll do that. You bonus contenters are the best. I'm out.